Chances are, if you had a PSP, you either played and loved or you knew of the Patapon series. And it's quite heartbreaking to think that this is the first time Patapon has been playable outside of the PlayStation Portable, and it's been way too long. I played the first, I think, 3 Patapon games, and I loved every single one. And you can see on this screen right here now, it is just so beautiful art-wise. It's simplistic, but it's beautiful, and there's so much charm to every aspect of this game, from those little guys to the music to when you get a fever and they all start cheering and then the mood goes. So if you've never played Patapon, Patapon is essentially a sort of actiony game, but everything is to the beat of the music, and each button corresponds to a noise, whether it's a pata or a pawn, and you sort of, each B, 4-bar B, has different abilities or attacks or activities you can tell your guys to do based on which buttons you press. So pata, 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 pawn. It's like you move and you can see like the flashing, so you can get that going, and then there's a lot of variety to it. And then when it comes to battles, certain enemies will be weak against certain attacks, or you do certain things to overcome them, and that's pretty much a lot of what the gameplay is. But the real challenge to me, at least, because I'm awful at rhythm, is keeping that consistency, is to keep in the beat and know what to do next and get it going without literally missing a beat. And when that happens and you get a good run going, it feels incredible, and the game knows it, and the game makes you feel great too, because it adds layers to the music, it adds layers to the visuals, and overall it becomes such an adrenaline rush, and it becomes full. And then especially when you nail it, the endorphin rush, the happiness you feel from it, it's kind of like nothing else. And that's why I think it's such a shame it's been so long since I've experienced Patapon, or if anyone has experienced Patapon. Even though it's a remastered game of the first one, it's an essential purchase. It really, really is. Even if you're not sure if this is definitely some sort of thing that you might like or not like, it's so different and it's so unique and charming that I am so glad they eventually, it may have been a bit too long, but they've eventually put it out there again. And I just hope that everyone sees this and jumps on it, because there's so much more to the game as well. I didn't really explain a lot about it. It's got so many like upgrades. You can improve your guys and sort of your different troops and your home base and everything else, where you've just got so much here. But the base of the game is this B and the music, and it changes from level to level, and it's an absolute thrill to play. And I really hope that anyone watches this video. Unfortunately, I may have not been so clear on the review and breaking things down, and instead just gushed about how great the game is. But all you need to know, it is a rhythm based action game, and it plays incredibly well. It's so charming, and there's nothing else really like it, and you should definitely play it.